Hello, everyone. I'm Peter. I lead our go-to-market team here at Footprint, and today I'm going to be walking you through the Footprint platform. Footprint is an onboarding tool. We do identity verification, KYC, KYB, fraud prevention, and bank linking all in one easily embeddable SDK that can be entirely white labelable. Today I'm going to walk you through the process of creating what we call playbooks, which are onboarding flows. I will then show you a quick view of what it looks like from a user perspective, although I won't waste too much time on that given most of our customers customize the playbook experience pretty dramatically. Then I'll walk through a user's details page, and finally I'll show you our reporting functionality. So let's dive in. Let's start with playbooks. As I said, playbooks are onboarding flows where you define the type of information that you want to collect, the type of verifications you want to run. For now, we'll onboard people. Click continue. We'll name this demo. We're going to configure our own KYC settings, but as you can see, we have some default options for various partners and industries that we support. And this is the Footprint onboarding decision engine. So this is all of the data that we're going to collect from everyone who makes their way through this playbook. So as you can see, we're collecting basic personal information like email, phone number, first and last name, date of birth, address. We're supporting the United States, but if you would like, we can add other countries. You can do United States and Mexico. You can get very granular, but for now we'll just do United States. We're going to request full SSN. If we'd like to set the ITIN, we can click that here. If you want to let users proceed without an SSN, you can click that here. We'll click Save. And the other cool part about Footprint is we can operate a little bit like a type form for onboarding where you can add any custom requirements that you want. So this one, for instance, would be annual income. We need annual We'll make this multiple choice. We'll have to prompt what is your annual income. First we'll do less than 50, 50 to 100, 10 million plus. We'll have the data identifier be .income. And if you'd like, you can add multiple ones of these. So maybe we also want to add what is your employment status? Full-time, part-time, unemployed. We'll name this employment. And just like that, we can preview this page. You can see we've created it. It's all customizable as well. It would look and feel like your experience, but then you can collect this information. We will vault it within Footprint, and you can decision on it within that onboarding engine. For now, we'll say save. These are the verification checks that we're going to run at the time of onboarding. So as you can see, we have KYC toggled on. We can toggle on AML as well. Maybe we don't care about adverse media. And all of it is as simple as a click of a button. We use Centrelink for some synthetic fraud, so you can toggle it on there. And behavioral fraud, we use NeuroID. You can toggle that on as well. And as you can see, once you've toggled those on, you can edit these rules. And so this is everything that's going to mark a user as failed when they make their way through the flow. This is everything that will be fail manual review, and the default branch is pass. The cool part about Footprint is we can build in dynamic step-ups into this flow, and so maybe we want to collect a passport with a selfie as a step-up authentication. We can go back to rules. We can say maybe we want to do the step-up if risk signal bot detection, device bot risk is equal to true. Then in real time, the flow will recognize that that risk signal is triggered, and rather than failing with manual review or passing them, we'll immediately collect a passport. And then you can add more rules on the passport. And you can say what you want to lead to fail, what you want to lead to pass, etc. And for now, As you can see, this can get pretty complicated. You can build as many step-ups as you want. You can branch on different risk signals or identity signals or anything else that you care about at the time of onboarding, like those custom requirements I'd mentioned. For now, we'll just say create. And as you can see, just like that, this playbook is live. This is our hosted experience. It's entirely customizable down to the border width. The idea is that your users never feel like they leave your experience. I would click verify with footprint and I would walk through the playbook that we just set up. Now I'll jump over back to the dashboard to the users page. I'm going to search for this user because I onboarded with them recently and has some good info for us. So this is all the information we have on that user. As you can see, we have basic data, identity data, address data. We linked a bank account for this user, so you can see the bank account linking here. These are all the different bank accounts we've linked for that user. This is the associated business. So as I said, we also do KYB, and you could toggle between the user, page and the business page, as easy as this. We'll go back to Peter. You can see the audit trail, different risk signals that were triggered at the time of onboarding. You can click in this little info box to understand what the risk signal means and is saying. We have the rules that were executed at the time. I passed, so no rules were executed. User data. We can decrypt all of this. You can see all the address information. We're tracking duplicate accounts across footprint based on a variety of things, both device ID, identity document number, and unique sets of PII combinations. I do a lot of demos, so a lot of duplicate accounts. And then we have location information based on onboarding, whether someone was using a VPN or incognito mode. And all of these signals are both accessible via API, accessible within footprint, and you can decision on them in that onboarding engine that I was walking through earlier. For now, I'll jump over to reporting, which is another cool feature within footprint. We have built-in reporting on all of your onboardings, why people are failing, who's manually reviewing people who failed, the status of the manual review, and how long manual reviews take. All of it is downloadable and exportable into a CSV file to hopefully make it as easy for you to analyze and operate on this data as possible. So you can see these are all the decisions, these are the triggered rules, these are watch lists that were hit, user statistics, manual review, etc. We're really excited about what we've built here at Footprint, and please feel free to reach out if we could answer any questions.